Socialism is mentioned with great regularity in modern political discourse. Socialism is a significant political ideology. Socialism has been enormously influential politically, economically, and academically. But what is socialism? Socialism describes an economic and political system. A system that seeks to transform the economic and political structure of society. A system that seeks to transform the power relations that define the modern economic and political order. Socialism is defined by two primary characteristics. The first characteristic is the abolition of class. In modern society there exist two great classes. Those who own and control the means of production, often called the capitalist class, and those who work the means of production, often called the working class. Socialism is defined by worker ownership of and control over the means of production. Socialism abolishes the class divide. Socialism transforms the power relations central to the economic and political order of society. The second major characteristic of socialism is significant decommodification. Decommodification describes the removal of particular industries from free market forces. Socialism is defined by these two characteristics: the abolition of class and significant decommodification. Socialism can be understood as an attempt at reconciling the contradictions and failures of liberalism. Liberalism pursues the ideals of freedom, equality, and democracy. Liberalism also supports capitalism and the free markets, private property, and ownership of the means of production by private individuals that defines it. Capitalism often comes into conflict with the ideals of freedom, equality, and democracy. Capitalism reduces the freedom of workers, creates massive wealth inequality, and condemns workers to exist within autocratic workplaces. Socialism abandons capitalism in pursuit of freedom, democracy, and equality. Socialism abandons the economic principles of liberalism in pursuit of the ideals of liberalism. Socialism is both an embrace of liberalism and a rejection of liberalism. Socialism embraces the ideals of liberalism and rejects the economic principles of liberalism, which often conflict with those ideals. This is the relationship that socialism has with liberalism. Socialism is closely associated with communism and Marxism. Communism describes what is often regarded as the highest and final form of socialism. Communism includes the characteristics of socialism in their most extreme form. Communism abolishes private property entirely. Communism also abolishes the state. Marxism describes a means of analysis, an intellectual tool. Marxism is a means of understanding society through the analysis of the class relations that define it. Socialism and communism are seen as consequences of these continuously developing class relationships and conflicts. It is important that people understand what socialism is. Socialism is an incredibly significant political ideology. Socialism has been enormously influential politically, economically, academically, and historically. We would be wise to understand what socialism is.